At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Good afternoon and roll Tribe, everyone. Adam Gore here with this edition of Live with the Tribe on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Maybe you're listening on ESPNMISS.com. Either way, we do greatly appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Now, we've got a fun show in store for you today. As you know, we have a lot of international student athletes here at ICC, and we're going to meet some of those today. Actually, it's going to be a 2-part series. We'll meet some of our student athletes from other parts of the country today, and we'll finish up those on tomorrow's show as well. So we're going to find out a lot about their culture, a lot about some of the differences between here and where they're from, and we'll also find out maybe even some of the southern foods they like, dislike, and there's going to be some surprising answers for you as well. Of course, these are going to be soccer and tennis players on some of today's show, and then, as we said, we'll have some show tomorrow. The ICC football tryouts that were scheduled for today, those have been canceled. I'm sure you can guess it's been canceled due to weather, so that is will be a makeup date announced later on, so you want to be sure and tune in or to the show here or keep up on social media. Let it be Let's Go ICC on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook, and then you can, of course, also visit letsgoicc.com for more information there. Baseball was canceled yesterday, so we have no update on the baseball team as they did not travel to Snead State. Once again, weather got us on that one. But we do have basketball coming your way Thursday night. It'll be sophomore night and the regular season finale for both the Lady Indians and Indian basketball teams. If you can't make it out to Fulton, you can listen right here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan or watch in HD on letsgoicctv.com, the red channel. We'll have the First American National Bank opening tip for the Lady Indians coming your way at 5:30, and the First American National Bank opening tip for the men's game will be right around that 7:30 mark, but the Davis Ford pregame show will come your way here starting at 5:20. So earlier in the week, Jackson Lancaster announced on Twitter that his intentions to commit to the Missouri baseball team. And we had a chance to catch up with Jackson earlier yesterday to talk about that commitment, some of the process that went into it, a little bit of the baseball season as well. So we're going to go to that interview now here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan. Now we're going to talk with Jackson Lancaster. And Jackson, you announced on Twitter you're going to continue your baseball career at Mizzou. So just take us through that decision-making process. What was it about Missouri that has got you going that direction?
Well, first of all, I love Coach Beezer and the coaching staff there, Coach Rhodes. You know, they were really welcoming on my visit and everything, and love the way they work their program and run things on campus. Everything runs smoothly. They got they're really organized and everything, and also it's an SEC school, so just glad to play in the SEC.
So second player this year to sign with the SEC program off of Rick's Rick's squad, and that's what Rick does. He sends guys to the SEC. So just talk about how Coach Collier has helped you get to this point in your career where you'll have this opportunity.
Yeah, he's been a tremendous help for me. It's been a great year and a half here at ICC, and I came in being a good hitter, but he's really helped me develop more as a hitter, as far as that goes, and like my approach to hitting and everything. So it's been great.
Now you talk about hitting there this summer. You got a little extra help to help push what Coach Collier's been teaching you, take it to that next level. Just talk a bit about your preparation this summer to get better for this season.
Okay, so last year I had I'm a speed guy, obviously. Most people know that, but I tried to work on my tools that maybe my weaknesses. I wouldn't say weaknesses, but tools that I'm not so good at. So like power was a big thing with me, and I tried to really develop my power skills. Be able to put up those power numbers along with the average numbers and everything. So that is working out great. I've hit some doubles in the past few games, so it's hard work's really paying off.
All right, well, it showed there in the opening weekend, going 6 for 7, being named Player of the Week by the conference. Just talk about kind of the first 4 games and what you've seen at the plate how the work has paid off at the plate so far in such a short time this season.
Okay, well, going into the season, obviously I've had a little bit of pressure on me because I haven't been committed anywhere. I turned down some offers in the fall from some really good schools, but I just didn't feel like that's where I needed to be. And it was just getting up there. I was actually more relaxed than ever for some reason. I think it was just I got my mind clear, and I was just thinking about helping our team win, and that really helped me focus and swing the bat well.
I was going to say, and for those who might not know, only do you patrol center field, you get on the mound as well, and you closed out Game 2 Saturday, and you faced 3 batters, and you struck them all out. Just talk a little bit about maybe the pitching side of your game that most people might not be familiar with.
Well, pitching is definitely a secondary thing, and most people know that, but it's also something that I've worked hard at to get to where I am now. I pitched a lot my senior year in high school, pitched in the state championship, so that helped me out as far as dealing with pressure and those kind of situations in the mental aspect of pitching. And so, it's been a great thing to be a dual player here. I enjoy pitching, but also my love is hitting though.
Well, just talk about your teammates and how you guys are just kind of coming together. Of course, Mother Nature hates baseball because we're not going to play for another 2 months, it looks like, with all the rain coming through. But what are you guys doing to stay focused, stay aggressive? Because baseball is all about routine, rhythm,
right.
Getting in that rhythm. What are you guys doing right now to kind of just try to keep that momentum going?
Well, the most important thing that we're doing right now is staying together. We're always encouraging. I've never been a part of a more encouraging group of guys. It's insane, and it's like none of us ever get down on each other or try to say anything negative towards each other, and that really helps as far as baseball goes because it's all about confidence and everything. But we're also lucky enough to have an indoor facility that we can go and practice in, so we're thankful for that.
Absolutely. Now let's go back to the recruiting trail. And of course, don't have to name schools, but if you want to, you had some options out there. Talk about maybe some of those options that you had, and that ultimately led to you going to Missouri. But what people may not realize, you had some very valuable options.
Right. Well, I had a great offer from Delta State, Mississippi College, MTSU. Shout out to Just Medlin for signing with MTSU. But I went on visits to all those colleges and love the coaching staff. Great programs, all 3 of them are. And but it's just not really where I felt like that was where I was supposed to be. So obviously I decided to wait, which is pretty risky, but I just had to rely on confidence and that I would be able to perform well.
And did you go on a visit to Missouri?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Take us through that. What did you see? Because I've never been. That's one of the few campuses in the SEC. Well, technically now they're an SEC school.
Right.
But that's one of the few campuses that I have not been on in the SEC.
It's a really nice campus. Obviously, Columbia is really big. It's actually about an hour and a half from St. Louis and an hour and a half from Kansas City. So it's kind of right there in the middle of everything. And when I went on campus, we actually had the snow come in on us while we were on the road, so that was pretty rough. But we finally got up there, and it was really nice. All the facilities, everything's nice. The coaching staff's wonderful. So yeah, I'm really pumped to be there.
All right, so we got Lee Adams here with us as well. Go ahead. Any question don't have to be about recruiting.
Yeah, well, going back to your preparation a little bit, I know me and you had talked some in passing, and you have a family member who played or plays professionally, and you said you kind of been picking their brain. Just talk about some of the stuff that you've been learned from them they've been able to pass down to you.
Right, that's Les Lancaster. He played for the Chicago Cubs. In the 1980s.
Why you asked that, because you're a Cubs guy.
In the mid-80s, and he also went on to play for the Detroit Tigers and the St. Louis Cardinals. But yeah, he pitched with Greg Maddux and all of them, and it's been a great pleasure to be able to talk with him and really kind of pick his brain and get to know some of the secret things that goes on in the MLB, and he's also helped me with recruiting, how to talk to coaches, and through that whole process, so it's really been helpful.
All right, man. Well, that's pretty much what we got for you today, man. We appreciate you kind of impromptu interview here on the show. Jackson, anything else you want to add? Maybe some shout-outs, family members, anybody like that?
I just want to say thank you to all my family, and I want to thank God and all my teammates for being there for me. It's been a great opportunity.
Well, Jackson, congratulations, and we look forward to the rest of the season and also following you and all the success that will follow after ICC.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we do thank Jackson Lancaster for taking time out of his day to talk to us. Kind of give us a little insight on what made him pick Missouri over some of the offers he had. As you heard, a lot of different offers there, even some that he didn't mention, but he had a lot of guys chasing after him there. So we do want to wish the best of luck for Jackson going forward, not only this season, but also, as we said, throughout his career as well. Well, as we said earlier in the show, we're going to have a very special show today, an interesting show, as we talk to our international student athletes, learn a lot more about them. And it's going to be a two-part show. We're going to have that show tomorrow as well, so you want to be sure and tune in tomorrow for that show when we talk to more of our international student athletes. We even let them speak in their native tongue when they have a chance to talk to their family on the show. In case you missed this show or any other shows, now, you can go back and watch them on the on-demand section of our Let's Go ICC TV. Just simply click on the on-demand tab. You'll see Live with the Tribe there. If you go there, you'll see a playlist in the upper right-hand corner. You can click that, and that'll give you the list of shows. Or they'll be available on our YouTube channel. Just simply search Let's Go ICC on YouTube. And do me a favor, while you're there, subscribe to our channel. We've had a lot of subscriptions over the past few weeks, people that have tuned into the show and subscribing to that. So you'll be able to kind of keep up with the latest videos that are put out there. Raphael Henry, our video operations coordinator here at ICC, does an outstanding job keeping you updated with all the highlights and more. I help him out a little bit, but yeah, Raphael doing a great job. Also, you heard Lee Adams earlier, our assistant sports information director, does an outstanding job. Those two guys, I'll be honest with you guys, those two guys are the ones that make this thing happen. So we're going to come back with more of Live with the Tribe right after this on ESPN 95.1 The Fan and Let'sGoICCTV.com.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Ever since you got that license, you've been on the move. We get it. With Student Checking, we have the tools to keep you going. Take care of that check from grandma without stopping at the bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And we'll even pay you back for ATM fees. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
$2.99 for a Car Hop Classic. What a steal.
Steal. That's a heist. put this on.
Disguise. I don't think I can eat in this.
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today. Sonic's $2.99 Car Hop Classic. A juicy quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a flavorful signature Slinger with golden brown crispy tots. A deal so nice, you should order it twice, because it's only $2.99. Hurry in for Sonic's Car Hop Classic.
When I was looking for a college back in the day, you know, I'm from Amory, Mississippi, just 30 minutes down the road, and I'm a homebody, and I had to commute, and I said, I need to go to a college that's not too far from home. And I heard of ICC. And once I stepped on campus, I knew this is the junior college I need to be at. I didn't think of another college. I said, this is it. When I stepped on campus, the atmosphere, it just was drawn to me, and I felt like this is where I belong. I belong here at Itawamba Community College, because at that moment, I knew this is the best junior college on the planet. This is where I need to be. This is where I was planted. And that's why I am what I am today, because of Itawamba Community College.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
At Itawamba Community College, your education is our priority. With a 20-to-1 student-teacher ratio, you will get the help that you need from your instructors. With 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden, ICC offers classes that will prepare you to enter almost any job field of your choice. Apply online today at apply.iccms.edu and come be a part of our ICC family. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back to Live with the Tribe, as we're talking to our international students this week on the show, and we're going to start things off with, and I said his name wrong beforehand, so I'll let him say it. It's Franco.
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 Yeah,
Franco.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm going to do that all day today. So, but real quick, introduce yourself. Tell everybody where you're from and what year you are here at ICC.
Well, my name is Franco Roldan. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
All right, and you're a member of the men's tennis team.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about home. What if you were to tell somebody here in Mississippi to come visit you? Why would they come see where you're from?
Well, that's a hard question, honestly. And I'm from a big city, so being here is kind of different, you know. It was hard the first moment because I had to get used to being like in town, since I live in the city.
Yeah.
And well, in my country, everybody takes the bus, everybody rides a bicycle. So I think that I'm the only one here who has a bicycle. Honestly, it's kind of weird, you know.
Yeah.
When I ride my bicycle through campus, everybody watches me weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a different experience, but it's been good so far. It is different. People is different. The food is different. People, my country, I would say, it's kind of different, warmer. Here it's more cold, but I like that because I'm not a good people person.
Yeah.
But it's been a good experience so far. I love my teammates, and we have a good team, even though we didn't have a great start. But I think we're gonna get to the state tournament even stronger than how we are right now.
Good. All right. Well, what made you decide to come to ICC? I know. It's not like you just packed up and jumped in a vehicle and came, but why did you pick ICC?
Well, I mean, I like the program. I mean, it's not like very expensive school. I can afford it, and I can have a job here with Jake Harfield and student activities. And I think that it's been a good start. It's been an international student to get used to the classes. The teachers are awesome with me. They always help me when they can. And well, being the number one, even though I don't like to be cocky,
right.
But I have more opportunities to being seen by another coach, from other school. I have more opportunities to get to a 4-year school. But I don't think about it too much because I don't want to get like too much pressure on me.
Right.
But I always try to be the best on my spot like everybody else. I mean, I want the team to succeed, and it's hard to be number one because everybody's watching you. You have all the pressure on yourself. But I mean, I think that we can have a good team after all. I mean, I always try to help the coach whenever I can, give him like good advice. Since I'm with the team, you know, I talk to the other guys, and I know they want success.
Yeah.
You know, but it's hard. I mean, we still need a lot to do.
All right, now let's talk about let's just talk about you and adjusting to being here. Obviously, there was a language barrier, but you could tell you speak well. So just talk about, I guess, adjusting to being here in the States. You know, how was that easy, or was it you have a period of adjustments where it was kind of difficult, or just talk about that?
Maybe the first couple months. I remember when I first came, I was at the airport and my cell phone wasn't working because of the chip.
Oh yeah.
So I had to talk to the security guy and said, "Can you give me your phone because I don't have a good signal? I mean, I can talk to anybody." He said, "Yeah, sure." I was at the parking lot, I think. He called the coach, and when he first came, I tried to kiss him at the cheek because we usually do that in my country. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And we ended up hugging each other. It was kind of awkward for him.
Yeah.
But that was like the first shock that I have. You know, it was kind of hard at the beginning with the language, but it wasn't that hard.
Right.
I can talk to people, but it was like, man, that people is speaking in English, they're not speaking Spanish. It was kind of hard at the beginning to realize where I was at.
Right.
But now it's like normal. I don't think that it's a big difference.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I've noticed for most of our international students. Y'all are more bilingual than we are here in the States because you know, you want to do, you know, you want to come here, you want to do this, you want to do that. So, you know, that does kind of help you knowing that, you know, you do know English coming here. So that has to be a little bit of comfort for you.
Yeah, I learned English myself. And I mean, it's better to find a job knowing two languages. You know, I can come back to my home and get a job in any company speaking two languages because it's very important to have, you know, two languages. In every job, they're going to say, well, you speak Spanish, but we need to speak English. Someone can speak English to talk to people from outside, you know?
Right.
So that gives me a lot of opportunities to get a job if I have to come back home. I would like to stay, but it's not easy, you know?
Right. All right, let's talk about your classes. Talk about some of your teachers. Who is your favorite teacher so far?
Oh, Mr. Armstrong is my English teacher. Yeah, he helps me a lot, especially because I have to write essays, and it's not that hard. It's not that easy, you know? It's kind of hard writing in another language. I'm kind of used to it right now, but I mean, he always gives me a hand whenever I need to. I mean, I love my algebra teacher, Mr. Spencer. Well, I had him last semester, but he was really helpful. And well, I had to coach maths in college life, and that was like a fun class, even though we didn't do much. He even said that, well, it's just like an easy course for you, but we had great conversations, and I mean, I'm having a good time in classes. They're not so hard. In four-year colleges are more hard, but for me being international, it's easier to get used to the classes and then go to four-year college.
Absolutely. What about the students here? You know, I know being a international student, a lot of times people kind of just drawn to you because they want to hear how you talk.
Yeah,
they want to communicate.
that was hard part because I'm not, like I told you before, I'm not a people person and I don't like to talk too much. But yeah, everybody's always like, "Oh, where are you from? What language do you speak? And I want to know more about your city." Yeah, everybody it's been nice. I mean, I've been in Tupelo before, and the people is so nice to me. They like to play tennis all the time. Well, I went with this family, the kid, they're from the team, and they're such a good family. I mean, I love them. And yeah, I'm glad to be here, especially because in the South, they told me that everybody's polite.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the people here. You know, I'm glad to be here, honestly.
That's awesome. All right, so we talked a little bit about the season. Let's just, what are you going to focus on to help you get better if it ever stops raining for us to be able to play again?
Well, we luckily have the indoor facility. I mean, even though it's not like a great indoor facility, we can play. I mean, other colleges, they don't even have indoor facility. But we are able to play, and we can go to the gym, do conditioning. And I know that maybe nobody likes to do conditioning, but even though you have to do it because it helps you.
Yes.
But I think we're gonna get to the season in a better shape. You know, most of the guys didn't have a lot of experience in matches because they started to play like a couple years ago. So I know it's hard for them, even though I started to play when I was 4. But I still have some matches where I say I don't really know what to do. But I mean, when you get there and you get to the experience that you get from playing matches. So I mean, even though we didn't have a good start in the season, I think that as long as we play more matches, people like the guys in the team are gonna feel more confident.
Yes.
So I think even though we didn't have a good start, we're gonna get better through the time.
Awesome. Well, man, I know you don't get a chance to talk to your family that often.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is, in your native tongue, feel free to say hello or give shout-outs to anybody you would like to that may be watching the show.
All right. Bueno, mamá, papá, les mando un abrazo grande. Espero que les guste la entrevista, que no se sientan muy solos. Y bueno, también a mis tíos, a mis entrenadores en Argentina, les mando un abrazo grande.
Awesome, man. Well, appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk to us, and look forward to keeping up with you throughout the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
Ever since you got that license, you've been on the move. We get it. With Student Checking, we have the tools to keep you going. Take care of that check from grandma without stopping at the bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And we'll even pay you back for ATM fees. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And now we're going to talk with Luwan Balachete. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah.
Close enough?
Close enough.
Okay. So Luwan, a member of the men's soccer team, second year here at ICC. You really have grown up. When you first got here, you were a shy guy.
Yeah.
Now, not so much.
Not so much.
All right. Just talk about your time here at ICC from your freshman year to today.
Oh, it's been great. My freshman year, like you said, I was really shy because I'm not good with new people. But my friends helped me a lot, and now this is basically home to me.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
All right, well, tell everybody where you're from and a little bit about your home.
So I'm from Brazil. I grew up there my whole life. It's a little different there than here, prices of stuff and all that, and also the culture. We like to have a lot of fun, and sometimes that's not good for you. And here I feel like I'm more dedicated with studying and all that, so it's really good here.
Okay, so tell me, you're of course you don't have to. I like to travel, so all you gotta do is say, "Gore, come on, let's go." But why would somebody want to visit where you're from?
I feel like a lot of people go to Brazil most of the time just to have fun. I think in vacation and all that. We also have a lot of places that you can go visit, like Rio de Janeiro, that we have the statue of Jesus and all that. But basically, I feel like most of it is just to have fun.
All right, so when you came to the States, you met one of the most unique people in the world, Mike Sullivan. Talk about Sully and sort of the recruiting process and how you decided to come to ICC.
He's great. I actually didn't talk to him when he tried to Skype me, but I didn't want to talk because I'm shy. So we just email and all that. But when I got here, I saw that he was he's big and all that, but he's really a nice guy.
Yeah.
So it's funny too, because sometimes he gets mad. When he gets mad, it's really scary. But he's a great coach too. He helped me a lot here.
All right. So your teammates, I know, kind of become your brothers.
Yeah.
Talk about your teammates, both on the field, but also kind of off the field, whenever it comes, because you're not like most students here. You can't pack up and go home.
Yeah.
So just talk about that relationship both on and off the field.
Yeah, on the field, they helped me a lot because when I got here, because my English was really terrible, and I couldn't understand anything. If coach said something about the game, I would ask them to explain it to me, so they helped me. And for example, on the weekends when I got here, all the guys asked me to go to their houses and all that. But since I was really shy, I just stayed here on the weekends. But everybody helped me a lot. Yeah. Everybody.
And it's a good thing. I'd say good thing, but it's interesting to see just how much you have grown as a person. Because as you keep talking about how shy you were shy.
Yeah.
We tried to interview you a couple of times. You wouldn't do that. We've got Fran in here. Fran.
She's not shy.
She is not shy. But just talk about how you've grown as a person, as a man here at ICC.
Let me think. I feel like ICC in America has been great for me because I'm far away from my family and friends, so I have to grow up.
Right.
I have to learn how to do things by myself. So yeah, I feel like I've grown up, and it's better because I'm really shy. So now I feel like I can talk to people. And in the beginning, since my English was really bad, that's the most part I didn't want to talk because people didn't understand me.
Right.
So.
All right, let's talk about classes. I know that's kind of difficult with the language barrier sometime. Who have been some teachers that have been really big for you to help you here, and then maybe some of your favorite teachers, or maybe even some of your favorite classes?
My favorite class is soccer theory because it's easy and I love soccer because in Brazil that's all we do is soccer, just like football here.
Right.
So let's see, a teacher. The one that I liked was I think it's Coach Bate from the basketball team. He always talked to me. His class was my first class when I got here, so he really talked to me. He helped me a little bit. He always asked me about the games and all that. So I think he was the nicest one.
All right, well, let's talk about that. You bring a good point, and Fran, remind me, we'll talk to you about this as well. Soccer, football, as it is, not football here, but football there, much bigger than it is in the States. Kind of explain that to our people watching the video, maybe listening on the radio. Just explain to them what soccer is outside of the United States.
I feel like it's just in United States, soccer is not big, but in the entire world, that's
it's the world sport.
Yeah, it's the world sport. Yeah, everybody plays it. Like I feel like here, when you were a child, that's what you guys play probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just easier to kids play soccer than, for example, play football.
Right.
But like in Brazil, we grow up playing soccer. Like in all the countries in South America, we grow up playing soccer. So it's really big outside America.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Like I was never exposed to soccer until I got here, and I'm learning. I'm pretty sure if your parents have watched any broadcast, they're like, this guy don't know what he's talking about.
But they don't understand.
Oh, that's true. They don't understand. So there we go. I get a break. But real quick before I let you go, man, I know I know you getting close to wanting to go grab some lunch. But just give you an opportunity to talk to your family back home, maybe some friends in your native tongue.
Okay.
So just for those that might be watching the video.
Então, para minha família que talvez vai assistir o vídeo, eu só queria dizer que eu sou muito grato por tudo e que eu sinto muito saudade de vocês.
Well, Luan, man, we appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk to us. And hey, what are your plans from now? You got a chance to continue playing in the States?
Yeah, probably. Coach and I are talking about a team in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
We're probably going there.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, when you sign that, we'll be ready to blow it out of the water for you and make it a big deal.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate you, Luan.
Appreciate you.
We're going to go ahead and bring Fran in now. And so we go from somebody that is shy to somebody that has probably never met a stranger. Have you?
No, I'm shy too.
You are not shy.
Yes, I am.
No. So, all right, so Fran.
Tell me.
I had issues saying the one Balachete.
María Francisca Galleguillos Pollarolo.
Gallegos Pollarolo.
Yeah,
close enough.
Close
okay.
enough.
Yeah, so if you don't know, we did interview Fran last year on the show, and she gave me a hard time because I couldn't get close to saying your last name, so I apologize.
But this year is better then.
Yes, thank you. All right, Fran, so you're a sophomore this year.
Yes.
We're the freshman last year. Kind of talk about the difference between being a freshman and a sophomore now.
Well, my freshman years was it was harder because my English wasn't that good. I didn't know much words in English. So the same as Luan, when something happened on the field and I didn't understand and coach talk fast, or for example one time he said the ball doesn't bouncing or whatever, I didn't know what it mean. So like my teammates have to help me a lot, explain me. But in the classes were harder too because my first English was super bad. So at some point it was harder, but now as a sophomore I feel like we have more responsibilities on the field with the teammates and helping the freshmen, but outside the field it kind of get easier just because the language I need more.
Okay. All right, well, let's tell everybody where you're from and kind of tell everybody about back home.
Okay, I'm from Chile, which is the last country in South America. We speak another language, which is Spanish, so it's really different than here. We have all the weathers in Chile, which is super cool. We have beach, mountains, snowboarding, everything. And soccer is really big too. It's the biggest sport. And I don't know what else y'all want to know about Chile, really.
Once again, kind of like Luan, if you're trying to talk me in to come visit Chile, why would
Why?
why?
Okay, we have beaches, which are super cool. And I have a house in the beach. You can call me if you want to.
All right, let's go. We're leaving now.
Thanks for that.
And also, I think the food is good, which is really different than here. Yeah. And you always can come see me.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Now I know you had a lot of really good friends here last year.
Yeah.
Madison Carnes.
Uh-huh.
One of them. She's actually on the poster out in the hall.
I know.
Just talk about some of the friendships that you have created over your time here at ICC.
Oh, well, like I said, I thought my best friends would be at the soccer team, which they are some. But Madison Carnes, like you said, is my best friend, and she helped me grow up so much last year. We have a Spanish class together, and she teach me a lot of words. Sounds like buddy, which is the word that I must use every day to complicated words. So, and she's always been there for support me. I know this year I thought it was gonna be harder just for the fact that I wasn't gonna have Madison. But I know if I have a problem, I can FaceTime her, and I'm gonna have the solution after talking to her. So, it really helped me to grow as a person, and she led me by example. She always was so good on the field and outside the field. So I just try to be the best student athlete I can be, trying to look in some examples like Madison.
All right, now let's talk about classes. Unfortunate part of being an athlete, you got to go to class.
Yes.
But who are some of your favorite teachers, and maybe some teachers that really helped you adjust here in the States?
Okay, well, I like all the teachers, first of all. My favorite class is soccer theory too, and softball. No, I never take softball theory. It was something with with Coach Kirk. I like him too. But Mr. Ward helped me a lot with Come 1 and Come 2 because it was super hard to me grade those big essays. So he's one of my favorites by all the time, Mr. Ward.
Yeah.
And the same, I think a hard class. The hardest was comp. I did like a speech too because I kind of like to talk.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right, and I didn't ask Luan this, so we'll ask him this off camera. We'll ask you as well.
Oh, Bobby Earl. I like him too.
See, if you would have left Bobby out, he would have disowned you.
He tweeted one of my goals one time.
Yes.
I know.
Bobby's a good guy. So, all right, we'll start with you then, Luan. We'll ask you as well. And I meant to ask Franco this earlier, but food here, as you said, both you guys is different. All right, what's one Southern food you never had before that you like, and one Southern food that you just will not eat that you tried?
Okay, so my Southern food that I like. Well, first of all this food here is super different to back home. We're kind of healthier than y'all, but
look at you said y'all. You're a Southerner now.
And so I like sweet potato fries.
Okay.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay.
And something I will never eat is bacon, gravy. Oh, and that thing that y'all eat and at breakfast, what's the name? Biscuits.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. If you were just going to say you wouldn't eat bacon, then I was like, all right, you have to leave. Bacon is like the American food. So, all right, we're going to shift real quick, Luan. Luan, same question to you.
Let me think. I think the thing that I don't like is barbecue. And you guys use that.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
Yeah. And we don't use that in Brazil, so
I don't like it neither.
Yeah. I think it's mostly barbecue because, I mean, we have the same food.
Right.
We just do it differently.
Done differently.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's that just the barbecue that I can't eat that.
Well, Don't ever go to a gas station around here. That's all they have there. All right, Fran, we gave Luan the opportunity. We'll give you the opportunity as well. I know you're really close with your family. You
said we will talk about coach, I think.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But let's. Sorry about that. We're kind of doing this on the fly. But real quick, just give a shout out. Say hello to your family back home in your native tongue.
Okay. Hola. Bueno, yo como siempre a mi mamá, a mi papá, al Maxi, al Filipo y a todos les mando un gran abrazo. Le doy las gracias porque todo lo que soy hoy en día es gracias a todo el apoyo que ellos me han dado y en especial a mi nanita que siempre me ha apoyado desde el día 1 que yo jugaba fútbol. Siempre todos me han apoyado y han hecho cosas que nadie lo pensaría por mí y seguir mi sueño en el fútbol. Así que les mando un abrazo gigante y los amo mucho.
See, I'm jealous. I wish I was bilingual. All right, so same question to you. We asked him about Sully. You talk about your recruiting process.
Strother?
When you met Coach Strother and kind of how that went.
Okay, so my process was kind of different at once because I have an agency which they represent me and guide me and they talk with the coaches first of all, and when I get to talk with Coach Strother, he was super sweet, so me and my family really like that. He always been calling me after I committed like every single week, checking everything was okay, and so that makes a difference as a coach. You know when a coach cares about you is because like he cares about the program too. So that's what I wanted to know and to do. Like soccer for me is super important, so I didn't want to go anywhere, and that's why the same what is happening to me right now. I really want to take the right decisions where I'm gonna go play after. But yeah, Coach Strother always have been sweet to me, helpful. On the field, he kind of scream so much a little bit, but I like that. I feel like sometimes we deserve it and we need it. But he have helped me to grow up, and always when I have a question or problem, he's always there for help me.
Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to talk to us. Luan, Fran, I'm not going to try to say y'all's last names because I don't want to insult you again. But we do appreciate y'all not only taking time, but being a part of the ICC family.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Live with the Tribe right after this.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. $2.99 for a Car Hop Classic. What a steal.
Steal? That's a heist. Put this on.
Disguise.
I don't think I can eat in this.
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today.
And welcome back to Live with the Tribe. We're talking to our international students on today's show, and we've got freshman tennis player Juliana. Juliana, go ahead and say your name so I don't mess anything up.
My name is Juliana Pelavari Alves. Yeah, I'm from Brazil.
Okay. All right, so we talked to Luan Balachete today, and he's from Brazil as well. Just so tell us about back home. What is it like, and kind of compare it to life here at Mississippi.
It's super different. Like here the things work. In Brazil it's a little bit lazy, the things. Like you adjust your life with money and everything else is super hard. And here the things you see that works. It's much better here.
Okay, well let's talk about your adjustment period for here at ICC. I know it's a lot.
Yes.
One, the language barrier, getting to know everybody. So just talk about just your adjustment from so far here at ICC.
For me, it was hard from the beginning because I didn't know nobody here. It was super new for me. I never traveled to America or another place before. So everything was new, but I made a good friends. Then now I'm living in an apartment with them and everything else. So it gets really better after time. And I'm here for 7 months, and now it's super easy for me. Like I can speak better with the language and everything else. Yeah, it's much better.
Okay, and get a little bit more comfortable on camera as well. Well, let's talk about school classes. How are they going?
On the beginning was a little hard, But now that I know the teachers and that I can express myself better, it's much easier for me and for them too, for they understand. Like the teachers, they can help me with a lot of stuff. I have some problems, and this is really good for me. Like I thought it was gonna be harder, but it's fine now.
That's good. Who would be some favorite teachers so far? Maybe some teachers that have really helped you?
I really like the Armstrong. He really helps me with my English. He tries to, because sometimes it's hard, but like he really helps me with a lot of stuff. And the coach too. He was the best one for me here.
All right, well, let's talk about Coach Metz. Obviously, had to take a lot of faith in him to come to ICC because this is a long way from home. Just talk about him recruiting you and why did you come to ICC?
I really came here because of him. He was the only one that really appreciated me and made me understand this stuff. Like he wasn't hard for me, like for me to spell with him, to talk and everything else. He was always explaining me the stuff. And the other coaches, they was like super just want to know about themselves. And here he was like, oh, I have kids and I know that you're gonna be good here and everything else. And he really helps me. He's like a father for me here.
That's awesome. All right, let's talk about tennis. What's the biggest difference you noticed so far from playing back home to playing here in the States?
When I was in Brazil, I was a little bit like missing the practice and everything else. And here I have like a practice every day and being better every time. I can see that I'm getting better every time more.
All right, and then your teammates, how have they helped you kind of adjust to life?
They really help me. Like they're my best friends here. They really talk with me every day. I live with one of them now in the apartment. Yeah. So it's really good to have them with me like every time, and they show me a lot of stuff here in Mississippi and places around here. So it's great to have them here. Yeah, and we are like really friends.
Oh, that's awesome. What would be the most interesting thing that you have seen so far here in Mississippi?
Probably how the things work. Like here the people are really polite and they are always trying to help you. And that's for me, it's like super different from home.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, and then of course one thing I've asked a couple other people is the food.
I
know. There's some
miss my food.
Yes. So tell everybody kind of like your food back home, and then maybe some of the differences here.
Well, I always cook my food. They say that it's really gross, but for me it's really good, and I really miss because like sometimes we have more flavors and less fried stuff. Like we have more natural. So every time that I'm making some stuff like zucchini or eggplants, they are like this is so gross. How do you eat that? But for me, it's the best thing, and I really like cream cheese. So I'm always putting cream cheese and stuff, and they say that it's really gross. But for me, it's the best part. And but I really like it was hard for me because here you guys eat a lot of fast food. But I gotta adjust it with that. Like I try to don't eat so much. But the cafeteria was really good because they always change a little bit their foods that they have there. So it's good.
See, I need to be like you. I see that. Me, I'm a single guy. I run to the fast food, get it, go home and eat. So I don't need to do that. What is a Southern food that you have tried that you really like? And what's a Southern food that you tried that you just will not eat again?
Bambi, like deer.
Deer?
Yeah, I kind of didn't. I like it, but I didn't like to eat the bambi. Like I really like it, but it has some parts of the meat that's like really weird, and I kind of don't want to eat again. But hamburgers are really good.
Okay, so there you go. Awesome. All right. So if you were telling somebody about back home or I like to travel, so you don't have to twist my arm. But if somebody was thinking about, saying, visiting your home, why would they go?
We are a really friendly country. Like, if you just want to like go around and sit on a table and be like, hey, can I talk with you guys a little bit? They're gonna invite you to be with them and talk. And like, we are super easy to talk, to speak with. Yeah, and we are like a really liberal country. So like, if you wanna just pass the night doing stuff, you can.
There you go.
Yeah, we are like a super like to party, and we are super. We're neutral, but we like to do stuff. We're not so accommodated in their
Yeah.
houses and stuff like
I
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I know you just can't load up and go home at any time. So what we want to do right now is give you the opportunity to talk in your native tongue back to everybody back home, your family, friends, and kind of just give them a shout out.
Ok, I can speak in Portuguese?
Yes.
Ok. Eu tô com muita saudade de todo mundo. Daqui 3 meses eu tô voltando. Esses dias eu tava pulando no banheiro, toda feliz que eu tava voltando pra casa. E eu morro de saudades dos meus cachorros, da minha família, dos meus amigos. E eu tô super nervosa pra poder voltar e abraçar todo mundo.
Awesome. Well, Juliana, we appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know it's close to lunch, so you're probably hungry. Want to go get a hamburger. So we do appreciate you, and good luck the rest of the season.
Oh, thank you. I'm really excited to do this season.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
My name is Ramon Gary. My first experience here was in 1999 to 2001. I was actually here on a basketball scholarship. Just mentally, I don't think I was ready for all the independence that a university may offer someone. So it just kind of gets you prepared. When I left the first time, I continued my basketball career at Delta State University. I was majoring in computers. Once I got probably to my senior year, I didn't really want to do that, but I went ahead and finished that out. And I was talking to a good friend of mine one day, and he mentioned the physical therapy program here, and so I just went and observed some other people in that field, and then I applied, and I got into the program here, and it was like love at first sight. I worked at the hospital there in Tupelo. I've been in the acute rehab for 10 years now. You definitely should come to Itawamba or to ICC. Like you said, economically it makes sense. And then the relationships that you would develop, the friendship, the experience that you develop is priceless.
Ever since you got that license, you've been on the move. We get it. With Student Checking, we have the tools to keep you going. Take care of that check from grandma without stopping at the bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And we'll even pay you back for ATM fees. So keep on going, and we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live with the Tribe. It's been a fun show getting to know some of our international student athletes, and we'll continue that conversation with a few more of those on tomorrow's show. So you want to be sure and join us again right here on ESPN 95.1 The Fan at noon. Don't forget to visit letsgoicc.com to keep up with all of ICC athletic information. Have a blessed day, and as always, Roll Tribe.